Get out of here. No. Hold on. Johnny? Johnny, what are you doing in there? All right, anyway, go ahead. Johnny, some things just don't go down the toilet.
What goes down your drain is important. What doesn't go down is just as important. Additionally, your actions can affect the local environment for the better or for the worse, depending on what you do or don't put down the drain. Your actions can cause overflows in your own yard or home, into the street, and even cause problems at the water treatment plant. Many diseases come from being exposed to and drinking waste-contaminated water. During the 1800s, inefficient sewage systems led to the outbreak of infectious diseases such as cholera, typhoid, yellow fever, malaria, and various other mosquito-borne diseases. In 1832, almost 2% of the New York City population died in a matter of 6 weeks as a result of the cholera epidemic. Nowadays, these diseases are almost non-existent in urban cities, thanks to modern sewage treatment systems. However, we do still have problems when there are overflows.
It's important to keep wastewater from going into the storm drain system for environmental health concerns, so that no one's become sick, and so that the wastewater doesn't make it to the bay and then have a negative effect on fish and birds and wildlife.
Let's follow the path your wastewater takes from your house to the collection facility and finally to the bay. When your wastewater goes down the drain, no matter from the toilet or from a sink, it goes into your sewer lateral. The sewer lateral is one pipe that extends from the house or building and connects to the city sewer main. The upper lateral runs from the building to the property line. The lower lateral runs from the property line to the city sewer main. From here, the water joins with other streets' wastewater and flows to the sewage treatment plant facility. At the plant, the wastewater is treated and then allowed to flow to the bay. At any point along the way, blockages can happen, which can lead to backups and overflows. Typically, at the connection points, where there are grooves and offsets, excess toilet paper and other items can get stuck.
We should replace clay pipe because due to earthquakes and ground settling, they crack and then create offsets where sewage or debris can get caught and then lead to a blockage in the line.
Tree roots can also grow into and damage a sewer line. These are just a couple of examples of why it is important to have your sewer lateral regularly inspected. The city recommends having a plumber inspect your lateral, repair any problems, and install a cleanout connection. A cleanout is a Y-joint connected to the lateral, allowing easy access to clean out the lateral. Once a cleanout is installed, the city will maintain the lower lateral. Besides making sure that the lateral is in good repair, it is important that you are careful about what you flush down the drain. Many blockages can be avoided if these suggestions are followed. Don't flush anything except toilet paper and toilet water down the drain. Anything else will clog your pipes. One of the major sources of sewer overflows in San Bruno is blockage caused by fats, oils, or grease. These are typically in liquid form when they are hot from cooking. Once they cool down, they form a sticky sludge blocking normal sewage flow. Instead of dumping oil and grease down the drain, put them into the garbage. Some people use an old jar or coffee can to collect the hot grease, let it cool, then throw the whole thing away. It used to be recommended that you dump unused medications down the drain. While treatment does remove some types of pharmaceuticals, some fish have shown sensitivity to even the lowest levels of medications. Additionally, some waterways that supply drinking water have been reported to have trace levels of pharmaceuticals, and there is a concern of possible cumulative effects of long-term exposure. The best and most cost-effective way to ensure safe water at the tap is to keep our source waters clean. That means disposing of your unneeded pills and medications properly. The San Bruno Police Department is the local disposal site for any medications you no longer need. Ultimately, we are all responsible to make sure our sewer system is in good working order. If you see water coming out of a manhole or your lawn, or if you see a sinkhole forming, contact the wastewater division immediately. An operator answers this number 24 hours a day. The sooner an overflow is reported, the quicker it can be contained, and it is less likely that the liquid will reach our local waterways. Do your part to help the San Bruno Wastewater Division keep our sewer system running properly. Flush only toilet paper and toilet water down the drain. Throw used cooking grease and oil into the garbage can. Inspect and clean your sewer lateral regularly. Bring medications you no longer need to the police department for proper disposal. Report any sewer overflows immediately.
It's a good idea to keep sewage out of the storm drain system.